What's up? Moonshine here. That's Whitney Moonshine. Take a resonates, leave what doesn't. Okay? If it doesn't resonate, don't worry. There'll be another reading coming. Did you hear that honk? Literally, if it doesn't resonate, there'll be another reading. Don't you worry. Okay. So, I do have personal readings going on right now. Okay. If you'd like to do a personal reading, we can do them over the phone or over Skype. Or over Google Meets. Okay, that's a new one. WhitneyMoonshine@gmail.com. Okay, you can give me a ring-a-ling-a-ling and or an email actually. I will hit you back. We're gonna start this reading off today. I'm just gonna use my cards today. Not really sure what's going on, but this is just gonna be a channeled message. Okay, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If it doesn't resonate, like I said, don't worry. Let's see. I don't think that's any brighter, but oh, hey, look at that. I moved the camera again, so just bear with me. The 4-leaf clover came down. I didn't even realize that friggin' came down. Ooh, look at that. The volcano. We got dreams. These dreams go on when I close my eyes. That's heart. Okay, so I don't think this is happening to you. I think somebody is having dreams. Okay, it's not. I mean, you could be having the dreams, but I don't think this is about you. Somebody is having dreams and they're ignoring what their dreams are saying. They're not paying attention. Okay, and this is almost like what the universe needs because I mean, so much comes through your dreams, so much information comes through. That's why we dream, right? So then we can other dimensions and our loved ones and things like that can help us in those dimensions where we can't see them in 3D, so they trust us in 5D to show us what we need. And if we ignore that too, it's like, okay, well, the divine can only show you so much. If you don't want to see it, if you don't want to look at it, then maybe they're going to stop trying to warn you. Okay, so this person, somebody around you is getting dreams, and it's honestly, it's a blessing to be able to see your dreams, for one, because not everybody can see their dreams, and for a second, we get given dreams because I believe we're on the lucky spectrum, because I meet a lot of people that do not see their dreams. They have no idea what happens in their dreams, and I'm like, well, you consider yourself not working on mission then. If you don't really see your dreams, because you get so many answers in your dreams and so much stuff in your dreams, that like you might not be on mission then, if nothing comes through your dreams, because dreams are very important to mission, because it gives us a lot of information that we need to survive in 3D. Okay, so somebody is lucky because there's an explosion happening and it's not them, because they follow their dreams. This person doesn't, they could be getting warnings, affirmations. There's the Mothman prophecy. This is maybe kind of what I'm talking about. This may be who wanting to take the lead here, is that Indrid is coming to them. Okay, they're getting death prophecies. They know they're going to die, but they're ignoring it. And they're freaking out. They think freaking out is going to do something, and freaking out is probably what's going to make it worse. I mean, there's signs right there. The universe is trying to tell this person to calm down, and they're increasing their freak out, right? And what's that going to do? They increase their freak out, they're going to have a heart attack. There's the mist, something that they don't see. There's the sun, and then there's Mother Nature's wrath. It's like this. Somebody freaking out, or something that's about to erupt, is somebody's it's supposed to be somebody's trigger. Like they can't, for some reason, there is somebody around you that is not being viewed, I think, properly. No one's seeing them properly. Okay. So they have to explode. Suddenly the divine comes in and says, like, okay, well, they're not pulling off the finale scene, okay, in front of everybody. So we're gonna kind of push them over the edge. And maybe that's what they've been getting told about. Like, if you don't deal with this, it's kind of like, I almost feel like it could be a dog. The analogy is a very aggressive dog, and everybody around them is telling them, like, listen, you gotta do something about this dog, because if he does something, if he bites somebody, that's a lawsuit right there. Boom, done. It's gonna hurt somebody, right? It's kind of like that. Like, this person is being warned that, like, if you don't stop this, you're gonna hurt everybody around you. And if you hurt somebody around you, it could end up in a lawsuit. People don't fuck around anymore. 555 on the clock. Okay, that's change. And that's like, that's somebody's forced change that doesn't want it. Okay, fives are a hard level to cross. Okay, there's assumptions. They could be assuming, honestly, that because they're your parent or because you're a part of their life, you're not going to take this out on them, right? That they can do whatever they want to you, but you're not going to fight back. You're not going to do anything. And they're very wrong about that. Okay, this person's assumptions are very inaccurate. Okay, if the mothers of the world aren't fighting back in some way, there's accusations with. I'm about to drop the cards, but you know what I mean. Here's the cemetery gates with accusations. Their accusations have brought them to the cemetery gates. And right under Indrid, it's like they've known, they knew that this was going to end their fate. They knew something was going to bad, something bad was going to happen, and they ignored it. And that's somebody ignoring the tornado bell. Right? Somebody ignored the sirens, and if you ignore the sirens, okay, if you're a mother, you ignore the sirens. Okay, you don't do what you're supposed to do as a mother. Okay, you just let your kid fucking run out there, and just God knows what happens to them. Then the other mother comes in, the ultimate mother, the mother of all mothers, the one that comes in and says, you have been mistreating my people, and those are my children. I put them here, 7:34 on the clock. I put them under your care. Okay, you said you were going to take care of them, and you didn't. Okay, if there's snake mother and a snake, like a spider mother, I don't know. I see these goddesses in different forms that take shape as animals. Okay, because I do believe that there is a mother for all. Why wouldn't there be? Okay, like, why wouldn't there be? There has to be an originator, just like Adam and Eve. Okay, there's an originator with spiders, with snakes, with humans, with puppies, everything. Okay, everything has an original mother and a father. In my mind, anyway. In the spiritual realm, it does. Okay, so think of it this way: your own mother neglects you in some way, doesn't do what they're supposed to do. They assume that you're just, this volcano could be you. You could be freaking out for a long time. Freaking out. And they're just freaking out. They don't appreciate their life. They don't value anything. They don't know how hard it is to work, when really you're freaking out, because they were supposed to see your lava, your explosions as something, something was in the midst there. Something was hiding. A kid just doesn't start acting like an asshole for no reason. Something is done to it. Something is pushed its buttons. Something has brought it over the edge. Okay. And there was somebody that was really supposed to take you seriously. Okay. And the freakouts, okay, were for a reason. You were freaking out for a reason. Something was going on with you. Children don't just freak out. They're losing their minds for a reason. Okay, it's the job of a parent to figure out why. If a parent is losing their mind, it's the reason of that parent to figure it out. But if their child is losing their mind, it's the parent's job to figure it out. It's always the parent's job. Put it that way. It's always the parent's job to fix the child. Okay, the child does not just act out, start doing shit because he wants to be a little fucker. He's doing shit because he's trying to tell you that something's wrong. Something's happened. He's seen something he's not supposed to. Somebody has shown him something. He's gone down an alleyway. He's, something. Children always, they tell you. And because they're so fucked up, Okay, they assume as a parent you'll figure it out. Okay, well, if I start acting out, mom and dad will figure it out. They'll figure out that something's wrong because then they'll start to talk to me. Okay, what's wrong? What's agitating you? But instead of parents actually listening to their children, they'll start to punish their child, punish them for acting out, punish them 10 o'clock on the dot and then 10:01. Okay, punish them for what they're doing when really the whole point of being able to erupt, just like a baby. Why does a baby start crying? Because they need something. They need their diaper changed. They're hungry. They don't know how else to contact you and to, unless they cry. Okay, so what's the difference of a child crying? They're trying to tell you something. Okay, even when you ever see a child, like somebody takes away their toy and they just start crying, and then you walk over like, why are you crying? Why are you crying? Because that child has no idea why that other one just took something from him. So he's crying because that's how he knows to identify with his parents something is wrong. And then the parents just, you let him lash it out, let him cry it out. Fuck your kid. They can just cry all they want. When tears are there for a reason, a child cries, a child, throws up, a child acts out for a reason. It's their body's reaction to tell the parent something's wrong. But if a parent doesn't really care about a child, they'll just say that the child's acting like an asshole. That my child's being a dick. My child's being a dick. Your child doesn't just become a dick. Okay, your child is a representation of the parent. If a parent's acting like a dick, then your child just picked it up, and now he's mimicking mommy or daddy. Okay, so it's like, I don't know, man. Somebody definitely ignored their them being here as a mother. This is a mother. Okay, they ignored their dreams. They ignored the signs. They ignored how gifted this child was. Okay, and they assumed that the reasons why they overreact all the time was because they're trying to get something. They're trying to get something to go their way, when really the lash outs were a warning. They were a trick. They were a sign. They weren't for some backwards reason that somebody wanted to make up because really they didn't like you and they didn't want to be your parent. If they don't want to be your parent, they're not going to try to understand you. If they want to love you, if they want to be a part of a relationship with you, they will work on it. They will try. They will announce what's wrong. They will announce the elephant in the room. They will say what's on their mind. They will say what's breaking the relationship. But if they don't really care, then the effort's never going to be there. Okay, so this message is for somebody who made a lot of accusations, okay, and you assumed that by acting out, they would realize that you needed help, and they didn't, okay, and that's just it, okay. Again, Santa on the bottom of the deck. I'm almost feeling like, I swear, this person feels like you were just like trying to get things. You were trying to get gifts given to you. You're trying to get things for acting out, when every child acts out for a different reason. It's not always the same. And as a parent, look at that, there's the lava again. As a parent, you can't just assume because you watch a TV show or because you watch an Oprah channel, or you watch some episode, that that's your child. Oh, that's my child to a T. That's exactly how they are. No, because that's somebody else's child. So you got to look at that and say, okay, they might be a lot like it, but my child tells the truth. You have to be on your child's side. If you're not, what the fuck is the point? What's the point of you even having them? You're not going to be on their side, right? People think, well, they also have a marriage. So they have to be on the side of the marriage. But if you have an active parent going against your child and you choose the marriage over the child, you've already fucked up. Already fucked up, because a marriage is a contract. Okay, the bond between a mother and a child, or a father and a child, you choose to put that person here. You choose to fight for them. You did not choose to put your partner here. You chose to be in a relationship. Therefore, you have to work on that relationship. Okay, so somebody has been caught. Somebody has been caught. Okay, by the Black Widow, which means they're caught by a mother of all spiders. There's a sun on the bottom of the deck. Okay, they were caught by something, and they were caught by something that's venomous, so they can't get away from it. Because if they do, they'll get stung. And if they get stung, they'll die. So somebody's been caught by a very, look at that, dead end. This is what I'm talking about. They've been caught. They can no longer move forward. Okay, they're not going to get the dreams anymore. Volcano on the bottom of the deck. I'm telling you, like, there's a reason why you exploded. And now I feel like, maybe they were using explosions to get stuff from their lover, to get stuff from their children, right? If mommy explodes, then we all cater to her all of a sudden. And now it's like that last explosion is going to cause the heart attack. It's going to cause the stroke. It's going to cause the aneurysm to burst in their head for causing all this shit for so long. Okay? They're going to, good distractions. Good distractions. Good distractions. Creepy. I think they were easily entertained by blocking you with distractions. They blocked somebody with distractions when it came to you. Okay, maybe they acted like they were psychologists, psychiatrists, like they knew exactly what was going on in the situation, and really they just walked in, they have no fucking idea. You just walked in the door. How can you read the whole fucking room? How can you possibly know what's going on? You just walked in the door. You have no idea what's going on. Somebody acted like an expert. Maybe that's what it was. Ooh, that was the right word, suppressed emotions. Somebody acted like an expert. And when they started to see, right, that their little fantasies and their profits and what they thought was going on really wasn't going on, they started suppressing their emotions. Okay, well, now I'm just going to lie. Now I'm going to suppress all these emotions. I'm going to suppress what I did, okay? And I'm just going to keep going like I'm the psychic in the room and I can read everybody and I know exactly what's going on. When they couldn't be farther from the truth if they tried. A girl interrupted. This person is so fucking massively interrupted by something. They're not getting the right information if they tried, because they're not going for the right information. They're going for what fits the story for them at that exact moment. Okay, and this is a prophecy. So the world has known that this person has fixated your future. Okay, their emotions that they've suppressed and the way that they've been interrupted has put different prophecies in your life that were not supposed to happen. Okay, there's 3 billboards. You were posting your sickness. Okay, you were trying to acknowledge what was wrong with you. Okay, and that's why when you came to a dead end, because nobody would see that there was something wrong, you exploded. Okay, again, that whatever it is that they're trying to say, is wrong with you or why you do what you do, it's wrong. It's wrong. They don't know what they're talking about. So now spirit has to go, you got to sit the fuck down, or we're going to make you explode. And that's the last explosion you ever get to do. You know, those people where suddenly they just can't handle it anymore. And then they start freaking out. And then that boom, boom, done. Over they go. Right? Because their heart is just, it can't pump their bullshit through their body anymore. So this is incoming. So somebody is meeting the cemetery gates. A mother is dying for neglecting her children. Neglecting the elephant in the room, neglecting the explosions, always acting like, after the volcano erupts and destroys everything, that life just goes right back to normal and it's not all covered in magma. Dumb, right? 1717. So be good to one another. Have a good week. Peace out.